Good morning. Yes, we're going to be looking at Nikki Haley since she's now put her hat in for running for president. I was already planning on doing a video on Nikki Haley, but it was going to be along with the World Health Organization, because how they're 75 years, how they've been going strong, showing their anniversary, but we all know who they are. So I was going to keep it short and show you a little bit of, how proud they are, how many times they say how proud they are to be there. But we understand that pride goes before destruction. But so I'll keep this section of it short because I really want to look at Nikki Haley. They have learned the lessons of the past, with the jabs and everything else, so they can apply them in the future. Yep, we know what they're referring to, the past few years. So thank you for your confidence and trust, Mr. Who says confidence and trust? Never will I put my trust in them or in any man. They want people to want it, and oh boy, did they ever. I don't need to get into this, but we know exactly who they all are, right? I don't need to tell you guys. We've seen it, we've looked, we've researched, and we understand the symbolism that they even had behind them at almost several of the Q&As. I pointed it out, and then they stopped showing it a little. Maybe it was by chance, I don't know. But you guys know all this, so let's move on to now Nikki Haley. Her announcement that she made. She's now putting her hat in for running for president. Wow. Okay, let's take a look at her advertisement really quick. Just a few short glimpses. You can look on your own.
The railroad tracks divided the town by race. I was the proud daughter of Indian immigrants. Not black, not white. I was different. But my mom would always say your job is not to focus on the differences, but the similarities. And my parents reminded me and my siblings every day how blessed we were to live in America. Industry reports called us the beast of the Southeast, which I love. The beast of the Southeast, which I love. Children learned that it was always a great day in South Carolina. It's a great day.
It's a great day.
A great day. A great day in South Carolina. We were strong. We were proud. Turned away from fear, toward God, and the values that still make our country the freest and greatest. They all think we can be bullied, kicked around. You should know this about me. I don't put up with bullies. I don't put up with bullies. And when you kick back, it hurts them more if you're wearing heels. I'm Nikki Haley, and I'm running for president.
All right, share your thoughts, and please watch the whole thing on your own. I tried to keep it short, but Beast of the Southeast, and she liked it, she said. Really? I mean, yeah, they're all the same, and yes, they are a part of the beast system. We know who both sides are. If you're unaware of that, please do more research and watch other videos of mine. I have gone over that many times. I am curious about her necklace, the palm tree with the moon. Well, I came to find out it's a symbol of Carolina, South Carolina, apparently. I don't know. But sure, you can look at the symbolism of the palm tree and how it maybe even in Christianity, maybe they're saying that it represents Palm Sunday. I'm sure you can find many symbolism. I mean, even the Islamic culture has symbolism of the palm tree. But anyway, regardless of that, the moon itself, we know where that derives from, that symbol. Wearing any kind of symbols, at least nowadays, I am so hesitant to wear anything. But you can look at the symbolism because we all understand they always derive from the same place, right? Horus, Set, Satan, and we know God is the creator and Satan is only the counterfeiter. He cannot create anything. We know that. But anyway, back to Nikki Haley. Look, she's a very smart woman, very smart, and she has, yes, some standards. She's Republican, all right? But she's also Sikh and also Christian. I don't know. No, she denounced the Indian faith, but is apparently Christian. Well, when I read a little bit on that, maybe we'll look at that. But look at the symbols. You're seeing the three lines again. Three lines on one side, three lines on the other. I'm seeing exactly what I'm thinking I'm seeing, but let's keep looking forward. Oh, there was this picture I found. Right. Well, we know, and we've seen that symbol before, and the Freemasons use that a lot of times. What does it represent, you might ask? Well, it took some researching for me, but it's the preservation and okay. So if pointing up means also okay, or giving all honor, to yourself, or it doesn't mean honoring God at all, by the way. But please look into it. Her name is actually Nimrata Nikki Randham-Hawa. Interesting. She was born to Indian Punjabi Sikh parents. You can read a little bit more there, but her spouse is William Michael Haley. They have 2 children. I'll show you some pictures in a minute. But Nimrata, interesting name. Humility, benevolence, builder, and doer. Well, I thought of Ra, or Nimrod is what came to my mind. I don't know. But, we all understand that many people choose names and they have reason behind it, and sometimes they don't even understand the reasons they choose the names if they haven't looked deeper into the names. I've done the same, so I'm not going to hold that against her, but there's pictures of her and her family. Her daughter just got engaged, apparently, when I was looking at Facebook pictures, but, she seems normal, right? But we always have to remember, look deeper, look more, right? So I dug even a little bit more, and let's see if this computer will let me move forward. But she's been on TV shows. She's been on news, right? She's been on Huckabee, right? Which is a TBN channel. She's written some books. About 3 that I could find, But she's also been on magazine covers. Wow. That's awesome. But that should be major red flags for us. And she even started a foundation. What was it called? The Original 6 Foundation. Original 6. Why would she choose the number 6? Oh, because her family. There were 6 of them. Right. But, I'm seeing the symbol, and I don't know about you, I'm just looking at the colors, but, we know she was at the UN, right? So maybe that's where she got all that thought of those, right? I don't know. But Christians loving the number 6, I would stay far away from that. But we've seen her with, presidents and, Trump, Netanyahu, even Trump's child and a stepson. Yeah. Not stepson, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of, his daughter. I'm sorry. But anyway, yeah, she worked in his cabinet, and she has a love for Israel. Oh, yes, she does. You've seen her in Kufi. You've seen her on CBN. You've seen her with John Hagee, I don't know, countless amount of times. But her love is for Israel, Christians, and Sikh? Because she was speaking at a religious society, I noticed there. Well, when I looked a little bit at her faith, I found that, but the faith itself is very kind, peaceful faith. It's one that's all accepting. They believe in one God, she explained about the Sikh. But they say she turned to Christianity, but, I'm wondering about this. But yeah, she's all the love is for Israel, with the APAC and the CPAC and the Kufis, and I can't even recall all of these, but yeah, she was at the UN. She's gotten her picture taken there with David Cohen of Noahide.org. Yeah, and Guterres as well. But maybe they were just chances that, maybe she was just there with him. Well, I'd like you to watch this other video that I happened to spot yesterday, and I think it goes perfectly with this Nikki Haley video. I'm not going to share a clip of it, but just a few pictures. Go to Blessed Believer. I'll leave the link. She reminded me especially on the importance of understanding the symbols, those symbols that were used back in, the time I can't even say, but let's say the 40s. 30s and 40s, and you can see with the symbols, but we understand what they represent here. But if you're unaware or you want some reminding, please watch that. The United States, she was the United States ambassador of the United Nations during the Trump administration. The UN, the wicked UN. And yeah, she's gotten so many awards. I'm not going to cover them in depth, but she's got also the Order of Palmetto right there on the right-hand side. We'll look at the picture in close up in just a second, but she's gotten several awards. The Irving Kristol Award even. Oh, look at who other recipients are who's received those, just in case you're wondering. But no, she can't be in the club. She can't. She's won the King David Award, the Eleanor Roosevelt Award. Oh, don't confuse that with the Eleanor Roosevelt Prize, because I almost did, because there I found Anthony Fauci, right? And also none other than Hillary Clinton. But that's the different. That was the prize, but the award was different. But yeah, she's gotten the Herzl Award. Who else got that? The Albert Bourla. Oh, yes. Right. Albert Bourla. Oh, yeah. Oh, Guterres got the Herzl Award. Angela Merkel got that as well. Who else? Well, we know about Angela Merkel. We don't need to go into her. But, Lord Jacob Rothschilds. That's right. Wow. I mean, I have red flags, bells ringing, all kinds of things ringing. When we understand who they all are, we know they cannot be trusted. I don't need to go into detail and start to explain who the Rothschilds are to you guys. Look, they're the same faces, same game. They're on the same side. They've been at this a long, long time. And back to that, award that she won, I just want you to see the symbol in the background there. Yeah. I think it's quite clear, but just in case you're not seeing it there, I'll give you a better idea of what it represents, right? Yeah, I think we know. So there she is standing, and if you look at some of the other pictures, you can find them in Facebook. There she is standing with Gary Sinise, if that's how you pronounce it, and Kyle Carpenter, and many others. But, actors, sure, he won the Medal of Honor. I'm not going to get into his story, but it's that award in itself. We can tell exactly who they are because they love giving these awards to each other. So anyway, while I was researching all of this, I noticed one last thing, and I'm going to share that. It's the Giving Tuesday. There you have it. Original Six Foundation had a Giving Tuesday. It's a Mason symbol, by the way. Yeah, we've covered it and looked at it. Yeah, it's the 3 lines going in 3 different directions, making a cube right there at the bottom. 3, 3, and also a cube. I don't need to say anything more. I can tell she's a part of the club. You guys can too. And we understand how big their club is, right? And always keep in mind, see, they control both sides. So whether you vote or you don't vote, we already understand. They're going to choose the one. And you can see who they truly are if you start digging and looking at these things, just as I have and many others have on YouTube, because they want to have a superhero. They want to be that hero, and they're after our children because they won't do as much digging. Just understand they're about putting the all faiths together as well. I just wanted to remind myself and you guys that. Look, they're a part of that big family. We understand that. And all I can say is they're full of it. That is for sure. I found that on a UN Facebook page. I just had to share. Look, pray and talk to Jesus. I really do hope you know God and you've accepted Jesus into your heart, because just knowing God is not going to do anything. Satan knows God. I mean, here's my other channels. I've had many taken down. I'm probably out of time. I better go take a look. God bless. Take care. Have a great day, guys. Till next time.